you sick and tired of the same relationship struggles and problems? If yes, this video is for you. I see time and time again so many couples get stuck because they try to communicate and share how they're feeling, share their frustrations, but nothing really changes. And then they lose hope and they feel like the other person is not listening, doesn't really care, and they feel stuck. So let's talk about what generally happens and what you can do to change this. So often couples will sit down and they will finally have the courage to say, I'm really unhappy about some things. Okay, I don't like the way that you talk to me in that tone of voice. I don't like the way that you disrespect me or talk down to me in front of the children. I don't feel appreciated. I'm doing everything around here. You're not helping me enough. You don't appreciate me enough. I don't like the way you're talking to my family. I feel like an ATM machine. I feel that I'm just providing and you're taking and you're not giving me anything back. And couples will just share how they're feeling and the other person will go, okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully they'll empathize with you. Or sometimes they won't even empathize. They'll just say, well, you did that to me. Well, you said that too. Well, you did that. Well, you did this. And so it's kind of like pointing the finger, or at best you're listening to each other. But what is not happening, and this is often why couples get stuck with the same relationship problems, is because all they're doing is listening. All they're doing is talking about the problems and there's no or little focus on solutions. To get unstuck in a relationship, you need to do more than talking and listening. Which is why a lot of traditional marriage counselling doesn't really help. It's like, yeah, I already know what you're going to say, but nothing's changing. So with everything that your partner says to you, with everything that you say to your partner, you want to be focused on some actions that you can take together to change things. So let's say, for example, you say, I don't feel appreciated. I feel like I'm doing everything around here. Hopefully your partner will say, okay, what help do you need? What things can we do together? Let's write a list of all the things that we've got to do, or you're doing, and let me see what I can do, or we can do together, or we can outsource, or we can get some help with, so you don't feel burdened, so you don't feel that too much is on you. Okay, let's take another example. I feel unappreciated. I feel like an ATM machine. I'm just earning all this money, and then you're enjoying it, and we're not doing anything together, and whatever it is. It's like, okay, what do you need? Do you want to spend less money? Do you want to take some more time off work? Do you want to... And often the person will say, no, I just want to feel appreciated. So how would you like to feel appreciated? And it'll be different for the different person. Some people feel appreciated by sex and affection. They're a physical person. Show your appreciation by, when I walk through the door, giving me a hug, asking me how my day was, running your hand through my hair, making me feel good about myself by touch. Some people want to hear the words. Thank you so much for what you're doing. Thank you for this beautiful holiday. Thank you for this beautiful home. Thank you for everything you're doing. Some people just want those words. When I help couples, I go through the top 26 needs that people have in a relationship and ask each in the couple to choose their top 8. What do you each need in order to feel loved and happy? And you can give each other those, because one of the most biggest complaints that couples have individually with me when they're talking is that they don't feel valued, they don't feel respected, they don't feel appreciated. So how can you appreciate each other? By giving love in the way that you both need it. So I think you're getting the point here. The point is not to just talk. If you're going to talk, you need to think about the actions and the solutions, not focus on the problems. And you need to make yourself accountable for those actions. Like, just like a coach, I'm a coach. So I would say to a couple, okay, you're going to commit to a date night. What day are you going to go on your date night? Who's going to organise it? I'd like you to take it in turns, what I always say to the couple. You organise it this Wednesday night, you organise it next Wednesday night. If you need to cancel that date night that week, then you don't cancel it altogether, you swap it with another day. You always have a dedicated date night. If you have young children, your date night is inside if you can't leave the house. But you need to have a dedicated couple time. It's so important. to make sure that your relationship is a priority and that you're focusing on the solutions. Couples get stuck because they either communicate and don't focus on the solutions and the actions, or they don't communicate. And this is where you think the negative thoughts in your head. They're lazy, they're selfish, they're controlling, they don't listen, they don't love me as much, they're not giving me affection, they're not into sex with me anymore, they're not this, they're not that. And if you think all these things and you get stuck in these thought loops, you're going to feel down, you're going to feel angry and resentful, you're going to disconnect. You maybe try to talk to them, maybe they put up a wall, they get defensive, then you give up, and then you just start living parallel lives. Maybe you live in separate bedrooms, maybe you stop talking, maybe you stop sharing, and then your relationship slowly disintegrates. So whatever you're doing, if you're listening to this and this is happening to you, take action. You can get support for yourself, you can get support together as a couple, or you can get my audio programs which focus on relationship steps, self-love and self-confidence steps, and meditations to switch and turn off negative thoughts and really enhance a positive mindset. You can find all of those details on my website, and if you're not in my Facebook group, please do join. Ask others to join so we can help as many people as possible. Just type into Facebook, Nicola Beer Relationship Advice, and you'll find me there. From my heart to yours, thank you so much for watching.